Coming up on Bulldog News Now.
With artificial intelligence being on the rise as something that the world uses daily, we now have more questions to ask about it, such as how much energy is going into artificial intelligence. I went to go speak with some professors at South Carolina State University in the Engineering and Computer Science Department, and they talked to us a little bit more about what is going to be the future of AI, and will it require more energy, or will there be a way for them to lower the energy amount?
Plus,
how is South Carolina State's 1980 Extension Research Program shaping the future of agriculture, STEM, and community development? In my story, I dive into how these programs prepare students for real-world careers while supporting local communities. From hands-on training to innovative resources, this program is making a significant impact. Don't miss out on the full story to see how South Carolina State is leading the way for future leaders.
And students listen to it in the car and when they're on their way to class. We explored the benefits of music. BNN starts right now.
welcome to Bulldog News Now. I'm Kira McGowan.
And I'm Summer Gray. We start on campus.
SC State's 1890 Extension and Research Program is shaping careers in agriculture, STEM, and community growth.
BNN reporter DeAndre Brown spoke with the program leader and its mission and real-world impact.
At South Carolina State University, the 1890 Extension Research Program is making a real impact across the state, but not everybody knows exactly what it is. I interviewed Elizabeth Hawkins, marketing manager for the program, and I asked her to give a brief overview of what the 1890 program is all about.
With the 1890 Research and Extension Program, it is steeped in agriculture because, of course, as a land-grant university, that is one of the tenets upon which the university was founded. And we integrate research, education, as well as public service in order to provide the types of programs, services, and activities that we offer to South Carolinians.
As we know, 1890 is making an impact, but how is it helping students build their careers in agriculture, STEM, and community development? Elizabeth Hawkins provides us with those details.
We also partner with the United States Department of Agriculture, who also awards scholarships to students that attend 1890 universities. And so that program is called the 1890s USDA National Scholars Program, pretty much similar to our Agriculture Innovation Scholars Program. But those students have an opportunity to have an internship with their sponsoring USDA agency. And with that, they are recognized as an employee with the USDA, and then once they graduate, they have the opportunity to come on board as a full-time employee with that agency.
The 1890 program serves millions of people nationwide, so I took the chance to ask Elizabeth why she thinks the program is so important.
So having programs such as the 1890 Research and Extension Program is important because we provide a very important service to the citizens of South Carolina. Maybe programs that might not be readily accessible to certain populations in that particular state. And so, again, thinking about the land grant mission, which is to improve the quality of life through research, teaching, and education, we kind of serve as boots on the ground for the university and, again, serve a very important outreach program on behalf of the university.
From empowering students to driving change in underserved communities, the 1890 Extension Research Program continues to make a lasting impact across South Carolina. For more stories that matter, stay tuned. This is BNN DeAndre Brown signing out.
For more information on the 1890 Extension and Research Program, visit SC State's website, which is scsu.edu.
On Saturday, the world will watch as Pope Francis is put to rest after passing away on Monday, just one day prior to delivering an Easter message in the Vatican. He died after having a stroke. Pope Francis is remembered as being a very down-to-earth and progressive religious leader. The question people are asking now is who will be the next pope? A group of cardinals will vote soon for the next head of the Catholic Church. He was 88 years old. According to reports cyber identity fraud, online shopping fraud and online banking fraud are the top kinds of cybercrime. One of the ways fraud is happening is through a process called phishing. BNN's TK Amende has more on phishing and how you can avoid it.
Good evening, Bulldogs, and welcome to BNN. I'm TK Ayomide, and today we're looking into the cyber scams that are sweeping the nation across college campuses. Phishing.
Cybersecurity experts are warning about a rise in student-targeted phishing scams, where hackers pose as university departments, professors, or even job recruiters, all to steal your personal info, student account details, and more.
These emails can look extremely real. One common scam: have you heard about the part-time job that pays $400 a week? Sounds tempting, right? Well, it's actually a scam for people to steal your information.
But don't just take my word for it. Here's what our university's IT security specialist had to say.
We advise all our users to be cautious of emails that they don't expect from outside users of our organization. Recommend that you don't open any links or scan any QR codes involved in these emails. Interacting with any of these links could result in account compromise, which affects not only you but the whole university.
To further protect yourself, don't click on sketchy links, double check all email addresses, and don't send information through text or email. And remember, if a job offer sounds too good to be true, it probably is. For now, I'm TK Ayomide, and this has been Bulldog News Now.
Again, don't open any strange emails and always check the sender. If you don't know them, it could be a scam.
What was originally used to solve complex mathematical problems is now being used to write complete essays and create videos on the internet. The advanced system of artificial intelligence is a popular source among social media and in our classrooms. But what people fail to realize is how much power it actually takes up and why it takes up so much.
To get some insight on this, I spoke with Professor Biswal in the Engineering and Computer Science Complex building. Here's what he had to say.
And it uses more energy because it has to process all the information out there on the internet or everywhere, whoever speaking, and that is a huge amount of data it has to process, and that's why it is right now they're using a large energy to process those machines.
Dr. Biswal goes on to say that in the near future, energy will not be required for AI technology.
But in the future, there will be, I won't say that it will be much energy used because there is always technology evolving, and there will be ways that different models will be quicker searching and provide a result in just a simple query.
I also spoke with Mr. Mahanti, another professor inside the engineering building at SC State, and he said he believes that energy consumption with AI will continue to grow the more AI advances.
Right now, the current situation, like the major AI leading companies like big shots, so the large language model requires obviously the large warehouse servers, which requires higher energy efficiency. And regarding the current scenario, it's likely to be spike of high energy consumption in near future, and already many companies are acquiring new power plants to fulfill their energy needs. So in order to keep on track of everything we have seen, we can say like there will be a higher chances of energy surge consumption will be in the near future.
As artificial intelligence gets smarter, that means more energy is going to be used. Sometimes even as much energy as up to 100 neighborhoods. But the main question that we want solved is, will the planet be able to keep up with that? I'm Summer Gray with Bulldog News Now.
Click or cart, where do you shop? In today's fast-moving retail world, the battle between online shopping and in-store experiences is heating up. Samuel Mitchell has the latest.
Whether it's at the convenience of a few clicks or fun of browsing the rats in person, shopping habits in 2025 are changing fast. Online fashion sales have surged in the past 5 years, driven by the conveniency, fast delivery, and easy returns. Online fashion retailers such as Amazon and Shein are continuing to grow by offering AI-based styling tools and same-day delivery.
Online, you have better items and variety of inventory you can choose from.
Many now offering click and collect services, order online, pick up in-store, and virtual try-ons. such as Amazon, Belts, and the other shopping websites. Physical stores are making a comeback in terms of customer loyalty and engagement, especially when pairing to digital perks. Online shoppers, e-commercials, is a project to account for approximately 15.1% of total U.S. retail sales in 2025. In-store shopping physical retail stores are expected to capture about 82.9% of total retail sales in 2025.
In-store shopping, due to the fact because you're able to try on your clothes in case if something does not fit. You're able to ask questions about different merchandise, whether or not if it's polyester or either cotton or different things like that.
So whether you are shopping from your phone or scrolling through the aisles, fashion in 2025 is all about options, and the smartest retailers are giving you both. So what's the verdict? For now, it's a draw. Consumers are demanding flexible, and the fashion world is racing to deliver, online and off. I'm Samuel Mitchell, reporting from Bulldog News Now.
Whether your team adds a cart or team try before you buy, one thing's clear is it is no longer just about what you're buying, but shopping is about how you're buying it.
Speaking of shopping, this story is causing a lot of talk around campus. Don't blame it on the alcohol. Instead, the tariffs that's causing online companies like Temu and Shein to increase their prices. Both of these sites are very popular with college students and others because of their bargain prices.
The new prices will take effect on Friday. Along with higher prices, some items could take longer to arrive at your doorstep. However, Temu is assuring customers it will do its best to ship products out in a timely manner. Have you been on a college campus and seen students always listening to music while walking?
Well, according to Pub Media Central, college students can use music as a way to unwind by adjusting their mental state, expressing happiness, and letting go of their inner emotion and stress. BNN Alicia Simmons has more on the story.
Hey Bulldogs, today I'm on the campus of SC State to talk to students about how they use music to navigate through their day-to-day life.
In today's academic environment, many students are finding a comfort in music as a powerful tool for relaxation and emotional expression. Research shows that listening to music can significantly enhance mental well-being, allowing students to adjust their mental state and unwind after a long day of classes and studying. According to BNN News, someone's playlist can reflect a childhood memory or a mental state of mind.
How would they describe you?
Can't really say I have mixed emotions because it's really hit or miss. Sometimes you can get your white people music, sometimes you can get real hood, real ghetto, and it's real soft. So real mixed vibes, I think.
A 2019 study found that college students who listen to classical music every day for 2 months had significantly lower levels of anxiety. According to AdvancedBrainTechnologies.com, music can help college athletes get pumped and ready to perform, while slower music and more relaxing music can help them wind down and recover after a workout or game. I talked to Kellen McDuffie, one of our South Carolina State football players here on campus, to see how music helped him through his day-to-day life.
I can connect to music through how I'm feeling, so definitely yes.
What's 3 songs that you play often and why do you play them?
I'll say Achievements, Youngboy, Leave, Rap Baby, and I play Champagne by No Cap. I think, that's just the type of music I grew up on and listened to.
Well, what's 3 songs that you play on a daily?
One would be Savage Anthem by Party Next Door. The second one would be No Chill by Party Next Door. And the third one would be Wall to Wall by Chris Brown.
And how do you use music to cope in your day-to-day life?
Usually I use music when I'm studying or if I'm doing work to keep me focused.
Well, after talking to some Bulldogs, it seemed like music does help them cope. So what are some of your top songs that you find yourself listening to when you are stressed? That's all I have for you today. I'm Alicia Simmons. Go Dogs.
So Kira, what songs do you listen to when you're stressed?
I like listening to classical music. I think the piano and just cello and other strings, it just makes you focus on the music more than your problems. What about you, Summer?
I tend to probably just relax by listening to a little bit of R&B music. Yeah, probably just R&B, truthfully.
I like R&B.
Yeah, love it.
The SC State SGA Senior Class Board hosted Senior Week this week on campus. The events range from a drip or drown water day, cram study session, mocktail lounge, and of course, a party in Dukes. Seniors also had a skip day with one last bonding activity at Folly Beach.
Grace and peace, everyone. It's your boy Nasir, and I'm here to give you this week's weather. Friday is going to be a high of 80 degrees with the low of 63 degrees. Saturday is going to be a high of 82 degrees with the low of 64 degrees. Sunday it's going to be a high of 83 degrees with the low of 61 degrees. Going into your work week, we have Monday a high of 79 degrees with the low of 56 degrees. Tuesday a high of 83 degrees with the low of 60 degrees. Wednesday it's going to be a high of 86 degrees with the low of 64 degrees. And Thursday it's going to be a high of 86 degrees with the low of 67 degrees. That's a wrap for this week weather. Remember to stay true to the garnet and blue.
Hey Bulldogs, I'm Jada Sanders, and this is your BNN Sports Report season finale. Over the 2024-2025 season, our fellow Bulldogs have gone through great lengths and have achieved so much. Let's take it back to the beginning, starting with football. Ending their season with the overall of 9-3, becoming your 2024 MEAC champions, with head coach Chennis Berry becoming Football Coach of the Year. Next is men's basketball. They ended their season with a 20-13 overall, making them co-champions of the MEAC Conference. The Bulldogs have made history, being that the last time that they won in the conference was 2004. Congratulations, Bulldogs. As the year is winding down, women's softball is still going strong with a 13-8 overall. Taylor Ames Alexander is your MEAC softball player of the week. She is also playing in the HBCU All-Star selection in Charlotte, North Carolina. Lastly, to wrap up this sports season, men's and women's tennis is still dominating this season. Lady Bulldogs have an overall of 13-4 and an 11-winning game streak. For the Bulldogs, they also have a 13-4 overall, and they are 5-0 in the conference. Both teams were named your 2025 MEAC regular season champions. Thanks for tuning in this season once again. I am Jada Sanders, and this has been your Sports Report season finale. See you in the fall. Go Bulldogs.
Content that was made popular on social media has a new home on Netflix. Pop the Balloon, which is a popular social media dating show, can now be seen on live on the streaming service.
However, some critics are saying the show is not the same as what it was on social media. One of the biggest complaints is it doesn't seem authentic, but creators of the new show say it's not supposed to be the same. So Summer, what do you think about the Pop the Balloon series on Netflix?
I personally think they should have just left it on social media, and I feel like it's really messy. And I could never sit through them. I don't know. They were just like, it was really weird to me. What about you?
Heavy on the messy. It just seems like, why are grown people about to come and talk to each other and complain?
And pop balloons.
Unnecessary.
I don't know. What is it called? Get on Tinder. I don't know what to tell y'all.
Tinder. Farmers only.
I remember Farmers Only. Oh my God.
Black people meet.
Oh yeah, they got BLK now. See, they got a lot now. You don't need a balloon.
No,
you don't need a balloon. Well, guys, we are at the end of our last regular newscast of the semester. The person next to me will be walking across the stage in May. Yes, Kira McGowan is leaving BNN and graduating from SC State. We want to give her a few minutes to talk about her experience with BNN. First question is, are you going to miss us? Don't lie.
Of course I'm going to miss you all. BNN taught me so much with public speaking, being comfortable in front of the camera. I'm a journalism major, communications journalism, so I got to hone more in broadcasting. Anybody would ever ask me, they think I'm broadcasting, definitely hold journalism the whole time. But it's just helped me with my writing skills and being comfortable in front of the camera. Me talking to you now is normally not what you would see. I'm very quiet, but it just brings in this side of me. And you get to meet so many people through the interviews that you do. Yeah, I wouldn't change it for the world.
Oh, well, guys, just say your final goodbyes, Kira. She'll come back and visit. I hope she's going to come back and visit us.
Of course.
Don't say that and I'll come back now.
I'll come back. You're going to hold me accountable. I'll come back.
Well, everyone, I'm Summer Gray.
And I'm Kira McGowan.
And thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoy your weekend.